All right. Let's get into this. So for today, I wanted to react to Martincitopants because I really enjoy his banter and his editing and the way he does stuff as well. He's really funny, and he did just make a new video, and I wanted to get a first video or the oldest videos on his channel done first because I'm going to have this one probably posted tomorrow. And wrong one. And I really want to get into this. So I want to see, in his opinion, what made Civ 5 so great. And I played Civ 5. I kind of like it. It's okay. I played it with friends, but I'm not really like a great fan of it. So let's see the reasonings that he has. No audio yet? Wait, what? No.
Have you ever felt the need to be a ruthless?
This was almost. No, I'll just say 6 years ago. We're not gonna say the next number. This is 6 years ago, so the quality of the mic that he changed to, this is already an insane change.
Dictator? Or how about a genocidal maniac? Maybe you want to be a benevolent god, creating a pure communist utopia for your citizens. Civilization 5 is the game for you. Civ 5 is a highly potent form of refined digital heroin. The game is made by this guy, who likes putting his name on things, and has gotten away with making the same game over and over again for the last 28 years.
Honestly, there's so many that are like that right now. They just make the same title, and then they just add a number. We got FIFA, we got Black Ops. I really hate that they did anything after Black Ops 4, I would say. Like, I didn't like 4. 3, I think, was fine, but only because zombies. 2, peak. 1, peak. Love those two games. But yeah, just always having his name in it, and then it's really the same game, just like updated graphics and then a few new additions of like new civs to add. It's kind of like with AoE.
Trading, building, destroying. Demanding cities in reparations for others' misdeeds that they technically didn't do. This game has it all. You can pick from an all-star cast of world leaders, such as Rame Kameha, Ram.
Kamehameha.
Fuck.
Ram Kamhang.
That's
my guess.
Hang? Yeah, nice try, Sid, but they aren't real.
It's not real.
In fact, who even are these guys? Washington?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Sid, but these people don't even exist. I reckon Tony Abbott should...
Is that William the Conqueror? Right? I'm trying to remember. Was he Dutch or was he... Or am I thinking of someone else completely? There's Suleiman. I don't think I've actually studied who Theodora was. What is this, though?
Be a leader. 200% more damage against boat people. Special unit, fucking
What?
ruse. Special building, Cinelink. Nah, wait.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Now this guy, this man, right here is special. Quick history lesson. This dude,
Nebuchadnezzar II,
was a Babylonian king that was mentioned quite a lot in the Jesus book. He did a bunch of stuff that no one really cares about, apart from one small thing. He thought he was a cow.
Wait, what? I don't know if he's joking around or if this is just some weird depictions, but honestly, with artist stuff, I don't doubt it. I don't know why. This just seems too real.
Ate grass. Nice. Anyway, pick him if you want to win the most. I'm not kidding. Everyone thinks the...
Okay. Really? Incans and Ethiopians as well are up there?
cow dude is OP. Once you've chosen a leader, you're well on your way to creating a cow-human hybrid utopia.
Jesus Christ.
Next up, you select the difficulty that you'd like. The way difficulty works is fairly simple. Anything below what you've already beaten is pussy shit. So let's say, for instance, I've beaten the game on Prince. This would mean that Warlord, Chieftain, and Settler are all pussy shit. However, if I beat the game on Immortal, it would mean that Emperor, King, Prince, Warlord, Chieftain, and Settler would all be pussy shit.
Exactly. That's why you have to just shoot yourself every time. This is completely separate, but once you win, you have to handicap yourself in every way possible to beat even the same difficulty. Otherwise, that's also pussy shit.
When I said this game was like digital heroin, I meant it. In the beginning, the game is dead simple, with the difficulty and number of decisions slowly increasing over time. The game will usually take over 10 hours to complete, but this heavily depends on the difficulty, length of game you've selected, size of map, and the number of players. This means that you can't complete an entire match in one sitting, usually. So you have to decide for yourself when to stop. The problem here is where you stop is entirely arbitrary, and it's incredibly easy to just keep pressing next turn over and over. Let me explain. Okay, so last turn is done and I press next turn. While the computer is processing the moves of the other leaders, I think, wow, I've been here for a while. Maybe I should have a break. The turn begins and I immediately have 9,000 ideas of where I'd like to move my units. I move the units, then I decide on production from the cities, maybe I decide on the next thing to research, maybe what social policy to adopt, check out how my spies are doing, look at the demographics, check out what the other leaders are doing, etc, 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 etc. Next turn. By the time I've completed the turn, I've completely forgotten that I was going to have a break. On top of that, once you finish the game, they even give you an option to continue called Wait. Just
That's a nice little thing. Also, I didn't want to say it, but why the hell did he have the birth and death rate of checking the graphs of Russia?
one more turn, where you literally have no goal. As I said,
Wait, but what is the point after you finish everything? Like, are you just going for like 100%ing like your research, collecting resource? Like, what do you even do after you finish? Like, I genuinely don't understand. I would just finish, win, because I know with like AoE 2, that's when I have like the most experience playing in this genre, I guess I could say. Um, you beat the last enemy and the game just ends. Like it doesn't have you like go, okay, let me continue doing stuff. Like what do you even do? You just continue getting all the research, all the policies, going for all the I don't know, great and anything. I don't understand what the point of going on after that point.
heroin. In Civ 5, you win with a cultural, diplomatic, technological, time, or domination victory. Now let's be honest, all of these suck. Domination is the only option. Why? Well, none of these involve genocide, so
I was about to say. Well, hello there. Do you mind if I beat you too, Hitler? Oops.
really, are they worth it? Jokes aside,
He really just looks like Squidward. Wait. When he distorted the face, I just can't stop thinking of Squidward. Or
jokes aside,
Blobfish.
the other victories are just plain boring. Like with cultural victory. Wow, instead of going out and killing shit, I can just sit here and become influential. Time victory.
Yeah, I hate this one the most too. No, don't do it. Don't drop the bombs, Gandhi. Please, please.
Yeah, no, don't do time victory. Technology.
This is such a stupid one. It's no wonder people are afraid of technology. Technology! Oh.
Automate everything. Develop weapons of mass destruction. Build massive cities filled with the most powerful beings ever. Build robots to fill every desire of every citizen in your empire. Create a
Yes.
spacefaring, technological super race of humans based on
Yes!
pure pragmatism and the rejection of all spiritual modes of being. Ah yes, I would like 1 education, please. Very good.
Fuck.
Domination victory. Now this is the real and you win when all the other civilizations' capital cities belong to you. This can be achieved by ramping up your innate imperialist desires to create the one true unified state. Through the use of excessive force and extreme violence, all of the world's cities can belong to you and your empire. The combat is a lot like a game of chess, but like, not chess. So right
was
now
like,
I
wait,
see that
what?
this guy can shoot this guy, then this guy can finish him off, this guy can shoot this guy, and then this guy can shoot this other guy, and then this guy can kill him. Then my units are out of
Let's go! We're winning!
EA Sports.
Oh yeah? Let me get my drink. I want to do that too. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna dominate his burp. Edit with my own. Alright. I'm gonna chug an entire thing of sparkling water. Alright. That is all.
It's in the game.
There are literally thousands of ways to play Civ 5, many of which are perfectly valid. Here are some of my personal favorites. Number 1, technology.
Okay, I should not have done that. Oh god, he's back to technology. Ah, my stomach hurts. I have not eaten. So I just chugged 17 ounces of a sparkling water.
Technology.
My strategy usually involves quickly researching dynamite, which unlocks artillery. Artillery is fun because it can shoot at stuff from 3 tiles away, while cities can only shoot at stuff 2 tiles away. Then you plant artillery outside of enemy cities and until it's gone. This strategy is best when playing any science-biased leaders, and really going hard on science. As the technological edge on the other leaders increases, annoy them as much as possible, ideally so much that they declare war.
Stop! You violated the law.
This is usually
make
done
the
by
laws,
demanding
fuck you.
things, denouncing them, converting their cities to your religion, and telling them that their stupid hat looks like an onion.
No, it's the magnificent onion hat. You
Quick
can't
side
say
note.
that.
I love how in Civ 4, Suleiman looks like some kind of greasy real estate salesman.
Wait, yeah, no, this is like stereotypical snake oil salesman. Like they would show like in the 70s or some shit.
And then in Civ 5, he just straight up ascends into being a literal god.
Dude, look at his fucking smirk. He looks magnificent.
The idea here is to get them to shoot first. As we all know, if they shoot first, everything, no matter what you do, is completely justified.
Exactly. This is self-defense now. Even if you provoke them and it's your fault, it's actually their fault now. That's totally how it works.
Hypothetical self-defense scenario.
Using the technology strategy will have you dropping high explosives onto units throwing burning torches trying to defend themselves. Best part is, there are no silly tribunals or international laws prohibiting this behavior. And even if they don't like you,
Okay, on a side tangent. International laws don't actually mean shit unless they actually fucking enforce them. There's no point to them being even a thing if they aren't going to do anything about it.
what are they going to do about it?
Exactly. I see, he gets it.
Alright. That. Speaking of grave threats against humanity, number 2, weapons of mass destruction. This strategy is kinda in the same boat as strategy 1, but a little further along the tech tree. Nuclear weapons really have no counterplay other than prayer, and accepting the fact that the Indians could end you at any moment. There are 2 nukes in the game, the aptly named atomic bomb and the ballistic missile. They both serve as great methods of eliminating as many non-combatants as possible. The ballistic missile is great at from a very long distance. Place your missile on a nuclear submarine and you've created a mobile human rights violator capable of striking at any time, at any place.
Lovely.
Place this submarine near the borders of a friendly neighborhood civ as a very
No.
persuasive deterrent. This prevents them from taking any meaningful action because of the lovely threat of total annihilation. Number 3. Making lots of good friends. Friends being city-states, not actual friends.
Oh,
There's this
we're
mechanic in
commanding
Civ
them.
5 where you lose some influence over city-states each turn. There are a few ways to mitigate this. First is by playing as Alexander the Great. His ability halves the normal influence loss and doubles the influence uptake per turn. You can also adopt the patronage policy, which will again reduce
Why did he say it that way? Patronage. Just patronage.
influence loss over city-states by 25%. Now this, you would imagine, would mean that your influence over city-states would degrade very slowly, but still degrade. This is partially correct, but what you probably wouldn't expect is that there was basically no degradation whatsoever. I'm not entirely sure why this is, but this combo makes it almost impossible not to become allies with almost all city-states, as doing anything to boost your influence is essentially permanent. Now why would one actually want this? Well, city-states are pretty neat. With this strategy, they basically become a free source of extra culture, faith, science, and lots of diplomacy. Militaristic city-states will give you units, which you can gift straight back.
Wait. That's like a slow little easy free influence with them. They just give you tribute. You're like, no, you guys deserve this. Like, holy crap, thank you. You're awesome. And then you just take more from them later. Like, it's called investing.
Another great benefit of having lots of city-state allies is the almost total control you have over the World Congress. Now I know that I said diplomatic victory is boring, but I will admit that it is quite fun forcing embargoes on civs and watching them throw a fit. The main reason I don't find diplomacy fun is because the World Congress takes approximately 17.2 years to convene, and when it does you get truly wild options to pick from, such as cultural heritage sites. Natural wonders now provide more culture. You can also do sciences funding. 33% more great scientists. Wow. How about this one? Nuclear non-proliferation? There's actual counterplay to nukes? That's not fair. How am I supposed to deter people? Number 4. Mormonism.
What?
Mormons.
What I mean by this is buying up and sending out
Oh, okay. So it was actually conversion.
very large amounts of missionaries to spark debate and start a conversation about why
Yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love like these conversion types you can use. It's so goofy just watching the stuff you can do with them.
the best religion is. Religion is a
Is that mine?
kind of weird feature in that you can't directly win from a massive conversion to, but it can get you some pretty nice stuff. For instance, purchasing great people with faith, including scientists, funnily enough. Number 5. Wonders. Play as Ramses II of Egypt and just spam out as many wonders as possible. Try putting as much production into the city producing wonders as possible, so that you can eat them up before any other civ can even try. Eventually the city will look pretty ridiculous, which is good. Very nice, Ramses.
Number 666. Gandhi.
Okay, there we go. The beautiful meme of Civ.
Gandhi has a strange, yet very understandable obsession with the eradication of his enemies. He has no actual biases towards nukes,
but you know he just wants to.
His ability is to halve unhappiness from large population, while doubling unhappiness from more cities. The ability itself isn't really that great, but he also gets elephants. The strategy with Gandhi is to build 2 or 3 cities, preferably on the coast, and trade as much food between them as possible. These very large cities are pretty OP because of their ridiculously high production. Once you have these cities, get to work on the bomb. Once you've built the bomb, show the world the true colors of Mahatma Gandhi.
Gandhi, don't! No. Not Gandhi. Guys, I think we died.
So what actually makes Civ 5 great? Well, I don't know. It's always a mixture of elements. Personally, I would say Civ 5 is great because of the pacing. The game is very easy to pick up because of its gradual increasing difficulty. I would also argue that the combat is a huge selling point, with its seemingly simple interactions becoming a very complex set of moves one can make with larger armies. Also, the truly unbelievable amount of unique situations created by the game. No one game is ever the same. Unless you play on Settler, because then you just went by default. So there it is. Civ 5.
How many people have actually lost on Settler? I wonder if there's actually statistics that they release for Civ saying like victory rate. I don't see anything. I'll just move on.
5 is great because of its pace, excellent combat, and varied gameplay. Oh, and also nuclear weapons. Oh, and giant death robots. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Oh, and the XCOM squad, which basically breaks the game. Oh yeah, and you shouldn't forget about the nuclear weapons. Yeah, they're important. Yeah. This video was sponsored by nobody. Goodbye.
I was about to say, which ad sponsor would let him put it right at the very end? Oh god, he did another one of these. Okay. I might check that out at some point. Alright. So that was Martin's What Makes Civ 5 Great. I'm still not a great fan of Civ 5 myself. I play it only with friends because I don't find it as enjoyable on my own. So that might also be a reason why. Because I feel like if you play solo, you get to enjoy it all the time. But when you're playing with friends as well, you have to wait for them to do their turn. And then if you know what you're going to do and you're waiting for them, it just takes a long time. So maybe that's why. And I would just prefer like more hands-on active games when I'm with friends specifically. But other than that, it was enjoyable. He does relatively the same stuff, just more hyper on his editing from what he does nowadays, I would say. But it's still there. The groundwork is there of what he normally does, unlike some of the other people I've checked out their starting videos, where the content is drastically different, completely like divorced from the same like timeline, it feels like. But that's just how people adapted. And for Martin, it's just been relatively the same, just improved the quality. So if you did enjoy his video, make sure to go and subscribe to him and like his videos. I will have his stuff in the description as always. And I think we're done here. We out.